There's nothing quite like match day, especially here. This crowd doesn't do ordinary, and we should be in for something very special. So we're very much on the way now. With so many teams now playing just one up front, Jim, it's easy to forget, isn't it, that strike partnerships used to be the norm.
Absolutely, Peter, but partnerships have proven themselves to be very productive over the years. They carry more might.
And we've had some legendary ones, haven't we?
Yeah, and how it usually works is that you've got one target man with the other striker playing off him and just looking to add another little bit of devilment.
Neymar, little pass back. And this is Neymar. Pass somewhat off target. Now, can they get him away? So, Jim, who would you identify as the key man in this fixture?
Yeah, Marquinhos. He's one of the toughest and most competitive centre-backs in the business. He's the kind of player you can rely on to always be just where you need him, making a vital interception or just making life difficult for the opposition to get through. And that's a very valuable characteristic.
No argument from me on that front. It's easy to see how his presence alone affects both sides. Passing nice and neat.
Well, that's good defending. He squeezed the play and he gave him no chance to get on the turn.
Oh, this looks sharp. It's Lewandowski! Goal! Victoria! You just know there is no stopping that.
And I think he's even surprised himself, Peter, in how well he caught that.
Victoria have taken the lead.
Well, I'd remind those players, Peter, that concentration will be key for a while now, as you don't want to hand the momentum straight back to your opposition.
Oh, easy pickings there. Costa Curta. Over to the right flank. Driven in. Easy enough for the goalkeeper. Played it back.
He's got no choice here. He had to go backwards.
They're urging him to shoot. Well, that defending is unapologetically persistent. It's almost personal, and it had to be. That's a sharp pass. Pedri picks it up out wide. Victoria with the corner. They're first. They've played it short. Oh, he had to make that, and he did make it. Chelsea are looking to go forward now. Thiago. Kante did well to emerge with the ball. That's a contest to keep an eye on. Now it's Owen. And here's Owen. Great chance! And it's in! They are right back in business.
Well, it looks like we have ourselves a real game here now, Peter. They've been rewarded for their courage, for their attitude, for their application, and now they'll want another.
The movement so precise, the finish sumptuous.
Look, if you want to be effective on the break, then the key element is always pace. That's what really rips defences apart, and it's difficult to find an answer to it when it's applied like that.
It's starting to look very interesting, this.
This is exactly the kind of contest you'd expect when you have so much class from both sides. The next goal is going to be so significant.
And it's Neymar. Now that looks a decent ball. Well read, nice interception. Well, the idea was a good one. The execution of it, not quite so.
Clearly is miffed, having made the run and not get picked out.
Beckenbauer. Messi. This is a promising build-up. Now it's Neymar. Stood up well to him there. Cruyff was alert to the possibilities, but in the end it's fruitless. It's a searching pass. That has been cut short. Rijkaard. Ball played for Conte. Truthfully, it was hard to see any better outcome there. Mbappe. Beckenbauer.
Vamos ter minuto de compensação.
Conte. Koundé.
They need to play this quicker in transitions like this.
Beckenbauer. And that is the end of the first half. Well, the glass is either half full or half empty. Neither side yet truly to impose themselves, and it's level pegging at half-time. How do you look back on the first 45 minutes?
Well, I think the manager should be pretty happy that his side managed to come in on level terms. Things seem to be going a little against them, but they stemmed the tide, got their equaliser, and I think we're in for an exciting second half now.
Well, it's been a tight game, but one that's packed with incident and talking points. A decent watch this, and it's 1-1 at half-time.
Vai-se proceder uma substituição. O número 21 abandona o relvado e vai entrar com o
And so we're off again.
Alexandre Pato.
Thiago, the conductor, the central piece to his team's attack. Koundé. In comes the corner. Corner number 2 then. Thiago goes short. Thiago. Costa Curta. Showing good feet. Marquinhos. Thiago. Neither of these two want to come off second best. Neymar has created one goal already, and that's been intercepted.
He read that really well and stopped it.
Cruyff. And here's the chance to counter. Well seen, saw that coming.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
Cruyff. Owen. And this is Neymar. He's got away. Chelsea claiming a corner, and the referee concurs. And that is expertly dealt with. And now a sudden chance to counter. That is good strength. Victoria appear to be happy to let their front players stay up front all the time.
Well, it's signalling to the opposition that they're setting themselves up for the counter-attack. It's plain and simple.
Neymar does have his name on the score sheet, of course. That is good alertness. Neymar. Thiago plays the game a step ahead of almost anyone. Conte. Passing is crisp and sharp. Plays a sharp little ball here. Oh, that's neat. Expertly cut out, really nicely done. Gabriel. Beckenbauer. Now Thiago. And it's Pedri. Aimed beyond the defence. Oh, well measured. Brilliantly cut out. Marquinhos. Pinches it off him. And it's Thiago. Thiago going face-to-face with his great rival. Neymar. It's not an especially good pass, that. Neymar. Neymar will not want to lose out here, not against it. Shoots! And yes, it's there! They've done it! It was coming! They have their reward! It was a great finish. He put it away with great poise, dead-eye accuracy.
Just way too good, Peter. The keeper was never going to stop it.
Vai-se proceder uma substituição.
So changes afoot here, and from both sides. So we have a breakthrough. Now how will things develop from here?
Well, they've done the hard part now, Peter. Can they cling on, or even better, can they get another?
Chelsea perhaps wondering what the best time is for their next substitution.
Well, that's certainly more like it. They can't let the...
Big chance! And he's stuck it away! And once more we are all square. You score, we score!
Yeah, and analysis of the goal should take a back seat to the importance of a committed reaction. This is wonderful to...
Chance, surely! And a neat finish! And they're back in front! And he stuck it away as if laser-guided.
He had the whole picture in his head, Peter. He didn't even look at the goalkeeper.
Well, this is what we've been waiting for.
Yeah, all their effort pays off in the end. It just took that extra bit of dynamism to get them the goal they craved.
And he's heaved it away. It's a good spell of possession, this.
Keep calm and carry on. That's the job in a nutshell now.
But it is clear to see that he is not at all happy with that.
He made it look a bit predictable.
Kukçu. Now it's Mbappe. Knocks it into space. Beckenbauer. And here's Shevchenko, looking to pass their way up the pitch.
I think we're about to see a frenetic finish. No half measures from here.
Caresses it through. Dealt with nicely by the defence. Chelsea close now to seeing this one through to the end. Odegaard. And it's Pato. Oh, good read.
That was well played, well stopped.
Oh, he's felt that, hasn't he?
Minutos de compensação.
Silvestre. Not too much more here than seeing out time, and time is very nearly seen out. The pass has gone astray. And that will be it. Chelsea have done it with iron, with pragmatism, the sort you expect from a team like this. Admirable, enjoyable, and look how they reacted to that initial setback. Well, from behind, Jim, that is some win, isn't it?
Well, what we've seen is a team that refuses to accept the game might have just got away from them. They stayed true to their